Have you ever spent hours highlighting textbooks or rereading notes, only to blank out during the exam? You're not alone. In fact, you're part of a massive global phenomenon where students everywhere are using study methods that feel productive but deliver shockingly poor results. Today we're exposing one of education's biggest secrets. Highlighting and rereading are two of the least effective ways to learn. Despite being the most popular techniques in classrooms worldwide, the research is devastatingly consistent on this point. A student who quizzes themselves for just 30 minutes will consistently outperform someone who highlights and rereads for 3 full hours. Let that sink in. 3 hours versus 30 minutes. This isn't a small difference. It's a complete paradigm shift in how we should approach learning. The real tragedy: most people never question their study methods. They assume if something feels familiar and comfortable, it must be working. I was one of those gifted kids who never needed to learn how to learn. School came easily until suddenly it didn't. University hit me like a freight train. I'd spend entire nights with highlighters, creating rainbow textbooks, convinced I was mastering the material. Then exam day arrived, and my mind went blank. Sound familiar? Here's the painful truth. If you've struggled academically, there's a real chance it wasn't because you didn't work hard enough or weren't smart enough. It's because you were using broken tools. The research from cognitive psychologists like John Dunlosky reveals that effective learning techniques share one counterintuitive quality: they feel difficult. That discomfort you experience when trying to recall information without looking at your notes. That's actually the signal that real learning is happening. When studying feels easy and pleasant, you're probably just recognizing information, not building the neural pathways needed for true retention. So what actually works? The simplest, most powerful technique costs nothing and requires no special tools. After studying a section, flip over your notes and write down everything you can remember from memory. Don't peek, don't cheat, just pour out everything your brain retained. Then compare what you wrote to the original material. Study the gaps, the information you missed or got wrong. Repeat this process. This technique, called retrieval practice, forces your brain to actively reconstruct knowledge rather than passively recognize it. It's the difference between watching someone demonstrate a tennis serve versus actually swinging the racket yourself. One creates the illusion of learning, the other builds actual skill. The irony is profound. The methods that feel harder and less pleasant are actually more effective. That discomfort is your brain growing. That frustration is your memory strengthening. Learning that feels easy usually isn't learning at all. It's just familiarization. Dunlosky's landmark study examined 10 different learning methods and ranked them by effectiveness. The results should make every student reconsider their entire approach to education. Passive techniques like highlighting and rereading consistently rank at the bottom, while active techniques like practice, testing, and distributed practice dominate the top. This isn't just academic theory. It's a practical revolution waiting to happen in your study routine. Imagine reclaiming hours of your life. Imagine walking into exams with genuine confidence instead of anxiety. The path is clearer than you think. Start today with that simple flip and recall method. Notice how much more you retain. Notice how much less time you need. The most effective learning isn't about working harder. It's about working smarter with techniques backed by decades of cognitive science. Your brain is capable of extraordinary things when you give it the right challenges instead of the comfortable routines. The choice is yours. Continue with methods that feel good but deliver little, or embrace the productive struggle that leads to real mastery. The research is in. The evidence is overwhelming. Now, it's time to transform how you learn.